Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is good. We're waiting for Narjis that she will lead this AMA. So just a few minutes and we start. So welcome, Narjis. I introduced you before. So I will let you introduce you now and let you manage and lead the AMA.
Okay, so welcome everyone. We're going to be talking today about the new age of the real estate, which is an exciting subject. First of all, I'm joined here by Alex and Matthieu. I'll let them introduce themselves just shortly. Alex?
I'm the CMO of LADP, Les Agences de Papa. And I manage the team with Matthieu, and we're really pleased to introduce the Versity project with Narjis that she will lead this AMA. And thanks to be present with us today.
Hello everyone. So my name is Matthieu, and I am the CDO of Les Agences de Papa. Hi everyone.
All right, so going back to me, I am the project manager, or one of the project managers on this project, actually, because it is so big that the team is enormously huge, and there are a lot of people who are working behind the scene that we can just go ahead and say hi to them and thank them for all the work that they do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to present the project and answer some questions that we already have in writing, and then we'll move forward to answering all your questions that you want to give us, either vocally or in writing too. I will start by introducing the Versity project. The Versity project can be introduced through three big elements, and the first one is the metaverse. The metaverse is literally, to make it very simple, you walking in to buy your parcel, or to buy your house or your apartment, or whatever you're interested in, walking in to see to literally see the streets, see the positioning of the good, and get to have an immersive experience in the metaverse. The NFT is what will be equivalent to a parcel, and the parcel is the postal code. So whenever you buy an NFT, you're buying the entire area, which means you're buying the postal code. The city is our token. The main way of buying an NFT and in interacting inside of the metaverse. The metaverse was thought to respond to a lot of issues that the real estate industry was facing, that was holding them back from going forward and developing the real estate industry further. Our users can either be professionals, individuals, just like yourselves, or the investors. For the professionals, we're putting for them innovative solutions to make the entire process of buying, visiting, presenting the presenting the apartments or the houses or whatever they're selling, to present it in a good way, in an easier way, and not even have to be present to do that. It doesn't take time. It doesn't take a lot of effort. And for the individuals, I see it this way. The Generation Z and the millennials are a valuable target audience for this metaverse. And these people are used to interacting in virtual world. So this experience, being in the metaverse and being immersed in choosing the apartment or the house, whatever they're buying, is extremely important for them, because it levels up the user's experience or the client's experience. For the investors, I would say the differentiation strategy that we have here is that whatever metaverse you go to, it will never offer you to buy an entire area. This just doesn't exist. We're the first ones to offer selling an entire postal code that we call Parcel. We also call NFT. So this was for the presentation of the entire project. I hope it was clear enough. I tried to simplify it as much as I can. Then the project is also backed by an entire team. We have a lot of advisors. We have investors. We have partners. I can cite some of our advisors, and they are professionals and experts in their fields. You can find him on our website. Philippe Journeau, he's the chairman and founder of the company Salzburg. He's a very well known in the industry, in the real estate market. We have a financial advisor who's Alfonso Lopez de Castro. Some of our dearly advisors that we talk to every day are Amin Lams, an ICU advisor, Lamsito, a DeFi advisor. We have also Emilien Ercolani, a blockchain specialist. I can go on for hours through the list. It's just to say that we have a great team. We have a big team, and they're all making this project move forward. Yeah, I hope. What do you think, Alex, Matthieu? Do you think it was clear on the side of presenting the project? Do you have anything to add?
Perfectly clear. Thank you, Narjis. Maybe you can speak about the strategy, communication strategy, marketing strategy, which that we will make in this few next weeks, maybe.
Yes, of course. So what happened during the first round of ICO is that we've noticed that we went targeting Web3 investors and also traditional investors, but we've gotten more traditional investors than we've gotten the Web3 ones, which can be explained by the fact that the market is going through a bear situation and all that. So moving forward, we're adapting our coming strategy for the coming days to go target a more traditional audience, and more traditional investors. And so instead of staying only on the channels like Telegram and Twitter, we are now moving on to communicating on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Also, we will have a Discord chat room that you can join very soon, and other more traditional channels. So some of the strategies that we're planning on doing. Actually, we already had a strategy set, But just like anyone who's in the marketing field knows, strategies do change every time. So we're now adapting accordingly to what happens on the first round, and we'll probably be adapting it again on the second round. For the first round, for the second round or the pre-second round, because we need to keep on the communication going and we need to keep the hype on. We all know that the hype for any project is very important. We've sold out very fastly on the first round, but we need to keep the hype to do the same for the second round. We're now talking to influencers to endorse Versity, very big influencers in the Web3 world. We are already in talk with a lot of exchanging or listing sites. We've already announced the Binance collaboration on the previous live, so I'm just going to go ahead and say the same thing. We are going to be working very closely with Binance. We are also looking at IDOs and launchpads. IDOs, for those who do not know what the signification is, it's the initial DEX offering. These are programs that happen in some of the platforms like Binance, where they present projects that they've gone through their white papers and all the details of the project and they believe in. So because they do believe in it and they are experts, so they present it to investors. We have good connections as well with real estate agencies around the world, because the metaverse is not just for France. It is an international metaverse, and we will be present in other countries. Some of the countries that we have on list are Dubai, Morocco, UK, Monaco, maybe the US also. So we're working very closely on how we could implement their offers in real time on our metaverse. It's also our plan, and I also wanted to talk about that in the previous live, but forgot. Sorry about that. It's also our plans to attribute famous parcels to celebrities, which obviously is going to bring a word of mouth that is going to go anywhere, and that is part also of our international communication strategy. For those who are fearful of investing in the bear market, know that after every bear market, I know I can't stress that enough. I'll repeat it again and again. After every bear market, there is a bull market. And we have a strategy to ride the wave for the bull market. So just believe in what we do. We promise you that the city prices are going to go up on the next bull market, which we don't know really when it's going to happen, but we'll be there when it does. With all the communication that we've done in the past, we have reached more than 100,000 followers on all of our accounts, Telegram, Twitter, for this project. Not even counting the fact that we already have a community for Les Agences de Papa, and we have the community of our partners who are Personnel Kimpembe and Teddy Rayner, and their communities are also our communities because they're our ambassadors. So all in all, we have reached a point where we can proudly say that we are the most important influencer in the real estate industry in Europe, at least. Hoping to go international maybe in the future. So I hope I didn't forget anything. What do you say? What do you think? Anything to add?
I think it's okay. Yeah? I think you have said everything. Okay. So thank you, Narjis, for your informations, and maybe we can try to answer the questions that the community have. So.
All right, let's go. So thank you, Narjis, for the presentation. If anyone has any question to ask, just raise your hand if you want to ask it in vocal. If not, just write it in the chat and we'll answer. So we had some questions in the French chat that we're going to answer now in the meantime. So the first one is, where do your funds come from besides those raised by the ICO? From les agences de papa or different big partners? If so, can we have some examples?
It's come from most of traditional investor in different projects, but that we can don't say a lot of things because we are a quotation society. I don't know if we said like that in English, but we can't say all what we want. So I can just say that it's a traditional investor. I can't say a lot of details. Sorry.
All right. I think that might be enough. All right. So we had another question. It's when we buy land in city. Well, I think he meant when we buy an NFT with using city, will the tokens be burned?
I think we don't have the answer to that question right now, unless you guys have anything to say about it. But we will definitely give you an answer on our Telegram once we do.
We asked this question at the CEO, but he's an interview today in Monaco, so he will answer this question in the few days, in the next few days.
Yeah, and we will post it as soon as we have an answer.
Okay, nice. Actually, we had the answer in our chat. So the answer is no, but we'll do a recap anyways in a few days. But yeah, we had the answer, and the answer is no. All right, nice. So let's move on to the next question. So small question: at the time of the auction of the NFTs, will it be possible to buy it with another payment method than the city? Because if all of our cities are not unlocked, that can be complicated.
There's always the possibility of buying more cities once they are listed. So if there is a hurry and a rush into buying more NFTs, then you can get yourself with what's been unlocked. You can always buy cities on the exchange.
All right, thanks for the precision. So we have a question from Chris Anonymous, who asks us, my only concern is about security. I wish I know where I want to know where we can get a double security check. At this moment, without this double check, it's just like an open door for all the phishing scammers.
Well, the security in releasing the tokens comes also from the Polygon blockchain that we're actually working very tightly with. So this is our first security wall. The second security wall is definitely the fact that whenever you're on our buying platform, you cannot access the platform if you don't have access to the email. We obviously can work out a double security login if that's what the person is asking for. But the other thing is that if for any reason you don't feel secure in the platform, you can still transfer the tokens into a private wallet. So for security wise, we do cover, I believe, all the aspects. But for those who want to go to the extra mile, you always have your private wallet to put your tokens in.
All right, thanks for the answer. Yeah, actually, I was gonna ask Chris more precision, sorry, about his question, because which aspect of security are you talking about? I hope Narjis answered your question, but if you need more precision on a specific field about security, just let us know in the chat. So for now, we don't have any more questions. We answered the French ones. We just had Chris's one on the English one. So if anyone wants to speak up, just raise your hand, and we're waiting for a few more questions.
Maybe meanwhile we can also announce for our English-speaking audience that we have lowered the minimum buy for the second round to the $500 mark, $500 mark, and because the questions have come up very often. There are several ways of paying for the tokens on the platform, and you can either do it by credit card or a bank transfer, or you can also do it through an exchange or a private wallet. So this diversifies the way of paying for the tokens. I believe that the question came up very often. If you don't have any more questions, Jeremy, I can move on with the questions that we've collected already.
Yeah, actually, we had another one in the French chat. So it's a pretty general question. I believe it's a newcomer. So he just asked, what's the utility of the NFTs?
So yeah, it's a good question, actually. The holders of a parcel of an NFT does not only enjoy its possession. The concept of the Versity metaverse is also to give it a concrete value correlated to the economic activity, actually, of the entire metaverse. It represents Versity. It's therefore also a real income generator, because whomever wants to be in your parcel, literally they have to pay for that presence. Any activity that is made or goes around on the parcel, on the postal code, have to go through your acceptance, you the holder of the NFT, and therefore it generates income. I hope it was clear enough.
Yeah, I think it was clear enough. So I have more details about the NFTs. You can just go and watch our YouTube videos, or just read our white paper. You have everything right down there. But yeah, it was a pretty nice presentation about the utility here. So we don't have any more questions now. We had one in French, but it was a pretty long one, and it's about the different NFT categories. So he wanted to know if you guys can give some more details about the differences between the 11 categories of NFTs. So, for example, what are the main differences between the category 50 and 60? As it's the limit between the premiums and Explorer.
So I can give a basic one, I believe, but more details will be launched on the book that will be a white paper specialized in NFT. So we do have two types of NFTs: the premium ones, which are the least numerous and the most converted ones. They will be progressively sold by auction, and the explorer ones, which represent the majority of the land and will be accessible either a predetermined price for a specific NFT or at a preferential fixed price but distributed randomly. To get into more details of the different prices, you literally really have to wait just for the white paper for NFTs to get all these details. Unfortunately, at the present time, we can only give the information that is available on the white paper.
All right, thanks a lot. So yeah, we don't have any more questions. Neither vocal or written ones. So yeah.
All right. So just to add up to the questions that were asked in the past and that were also mentioned during the French live, the questions around airdrop for parcels for round 2. So the first 1,000 investors will get an NFT. And for the airdrop of parcels for the round 1, all the investors will get an NFT because the price for getting an NFT as a bonus was set to $1,000. As per the question for when are we going to receive the airdrop, it will happen at the listing.
All right, thanks for the precisions. We have we had a question concerning the listing. So it's when will be the listing? Is it soon? Is it like right after the ICO or a few months later?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the beginning of the question. Sorry.
It's regarding the listing. Will it happen right after the ICO or months later or weeks later or? Just when will the listing happen?
For the time being, the discussions that we have internally are set for the listing to happen after the 5th round. But obviously, because everything does change accordingly to the market, we cannot really say for sure that it will happen exactly at the same moment as the 5th round ends.
All right, thank you.
So, thank you very much, Narjis, for your intervention. Sorry for Matthieu and me. We don't speak very much, but you said everything, so thank you. I don't know if we stay a few minutes more or not. I don't know, Jeremy.
As we don't have any more questions, I think everything's pretty clear. We heard earlier that as we did so many AMAs, already a lot of questions have been answered already, so they don't have that much questions anymore. Just to say that Versity will not only be around real estate, so there will be other activities. That may be the main theme of further AMA, for example. It's possible. So yeah, if you have questions over this topic, just feel free to ask them for the next AMAs. But I think for this one, everything's pretty clear. So
perfect.
I think we can end this here. I don't know what to think. If someone has a question in the meantime, you can ask it and we'll answer. But yeah, for now, I think everything's clear.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for this.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.